And I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I wanna be the one. I wanna be great. I'm gonna be the one.
Yo, this is the Fears Ever back. Jeez. Yo, this is the Fears Ever back. Black Queen. Here are my guest, Kish Fox.
How's it going?
So we're talking about Chris Thorndyke. You know how I don't like him, and he was just not an annoying character. So I decided to blame Kish Fox because he's a Sonic X fan or a Sonic fan or whatever you call yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly just a fan of Sonic in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Thing Rapple there. Imagine if boy his sister Chris speak out because he was annoying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what did you want to talk about Chris?
Well, how he's annoying because for me as a Sonic X fan, because I found him annoying. So he's an annoying ass character, that I was just saying, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Personally myself, like probably like the last year or so, I guess my opinions about Chris kind of changed a little bit. So I kind of actually like the character now. Personally myself.
Okay. Yeah. Fortunately, I see you make videos about Chris and how he's annoying, but that he's sometimes, there are fandom people, fans from Sonic fandom always gonna despise him, how annoying he is.
True. Yeah, Chris is probably the most hated Sonic character in general, if I had to say so myself.
So I had a question. Well, why these fans also dislike Chris so much? Because there's a main reason why they dislike Chris. Because remember in Sonic X Season 2 finale when Sonic and his friends come to go into their world because due to time loose issues? Because one time when Chris cannot just be a grown man right now, decide to push a button and make Sonic stay in his world, and made him the most hated characters of all.
Yeah, it's pretty selfish and stuff. So like, you're asking like, what do I think about it and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is selfish and whatnot, but still, I mean, Chris was 12 like then and stuff. So I mean, I'm not saying like just because he's 12 that means it makes it okay. He was just going through some things, of course, some unresolved feelings with his parents, and like now like some of the people that he actually idolizes is like going away and stuff. He might not ever see him again. I mean, that's kind of like big and stuff. So that's just my opinion. Honestly, I think when Chris like grows up and becomes 18, that's actually like the height of his character where he becomes a lot more like likable and stuff. But that's just me.
You mean he becomes an adult in Season 3 because when Marek saw Sega, when he comes back as a kid and joins Sonic his game to find Marek for saving the galaxy, some kind of Star Wars style. Oh man, I'm gonna play Star Wars shit.
Yeah, I think he was a much more better character in Season 3. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people will agree on that. Because obviously, he grew up.
Yeah, he grew up to an actress and a business guy, more like a wealthy class family, because a lot of people just dislike him because he's rich, which I happily disagree on because I watched your video.
Yeah, it's weird. People always hate on Chris because he's rich and stuff or whatever. I'm like, Yeah, but you also got to keep in mind there are plenty of other likable characters that are rich and that people can also relate to, like, I don't know, Batman, Black Panther, Iron Man, plenty of characters.
Don't forget the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of likable characters that can be rich and stuff.
Why did they have feelings that he is be a furry as an adult due to him hanging out with animals way too much? Yeah. Yeah, some weirdos from Demon are trying to make like, well,
Yeah.
trying to turn this character some kind of, well,
Yeah.
remember that our what is that episode called when everyone just despised Chris? I forget what the episode was. It was years ago. I forget.
Everybody despises Chris. I can't really think of one.
Well, let's just say, let's get to the Chris here. You see, Sonic and his gang went to the human world, the Earth, where Maria Eggman's cousin was in it. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's Eggman come to the Sonic world, like the time travel thing? Because he's only in something.
Honestly, I don't know. They never really explained it in the show, but I think person myself, this is just a theory, but I think Dr. Eggman's grandpa might have sent him there to protect him in case, like, the space colony arc was going to fall and stuff. That's just my guess, but it's never really said anywhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I had a question. If they send her, why is sending Maria there?
No, I think this happened after like Maria's death and stuff. So like Maria died, and then Professor Gerald wanted revenge, and then he sent Eggman to Sonic's world. That's just my opinion on that.
Theory, okay.
Yeah.
For that, let's get to this. So before Sonic landed, because he's being chased by some wasting speeding police, where Sam, Chris's uncle, and later on when he's wrongly plans to the wealthy house where Chris lives and save him in the pool.
Yeah. So like, what are your thoughts about Chris? I know you find him annoying, but like, what do you like find about him that's like annoying and stuff?
I found him a little bit odd, in my opinion. No. Like, no offense. I mean, it's not kind of like a Princess Elise from Psycho 6 thing. I was like, what did they make bestiality legal? No offense. Bestiality is bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, even for like Elise too, I'm also starting to come around with her too. I don't think Elise is literally as bad as like a lot of people will say she is, but I'll probably talk about that another day. But like Chris though, yeah, Chris, I feel like he honestly has like probably the best character development in all of Sonic, or one at least a candidate in my opinion. When you really think about it.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not like Elise, character. I'm at the least relationships with Sonic, like sipping them. Just saying, the ship.
Oh yeah, like the ship. Well, I don't even have a problem with it either anymore. It's like, now, don't get me wrong, I don't justify bestiality or anything. And personally myself, I don't consider like, oh, Sonic Unleashed to be that, because Sonic is like, he's able to walk and he's able to think like a human being and stuff. So it's not like, oh, with an animal, it's like, oh, they can't consent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I don't think Elise is all that bad. But I don't ship her personally with Sonic. I mean, I ship Amy with Sonic. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So let's get back to Chris thing. So Chris more young, like a portrayal of a kid who is lonely because he doesn't have friends, which he have friends at school. Like, why are you hanging out with them? Make that make sense. I mean, make that make sense.
Right. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to just hate Chris as well. Like, I was like, this dude got all the friends and stuff like that, or like he has human friends and stuff. Why does he need Sonic apparently, or Sonic and his friends and whatnot to be around? But I mean, I kind of already kind of have an answer to that now. It's not just like a friend thing or anything. Yeah, of course, has friends and whatnot. But the thing is, though, like it's his mostly, his parents, because parents they're a little bit different from friends, right? Because most of the time you need your parents in your life, and like yeah, and Chris he had his grandpa and he had his butler and he had his housekeeper and stuff, but it's kind of like not the same, because Chris, yeah, he may have had his friends, but for his friends though, they had parents that they can just go home to and whatnot, and they would just leave eventually. Whereas for like Chris, he only has like one set of parents, and they're not around whenever he just needs them. You know?
He has his grandfather with him. Oh, hello, Ruby King. Yo, hey there. Nice to meet you in the stream. So we'll talk about Chris.
Yeah, his
And yeah,
grandpa was pretty.
he has a
Yeah,
grandpa with him. We
yeah,
see him in the other episodes. I think he was staying with his grandpa while his parents were working, at their jobs.
yeah.
I
I
never
think
actually had a problem with Chris, but he does replace a role of Tails and Amy in some story plots. Yeah.
yeah, like Chris's grandpa, he's pretty cool. But when it comes to like, because that's also another reason too, is that some people say that Chris kind of replaces Tails and Amy at times for like the role. But I mean, and when you really think about it, like if you like watch Sonic X and stuff, I kind of realized that Chris is in just about every other episode that Sonic is in, besides like maybe two episodes where Sonic wasn't in, where it was like one episode about Knuckles and then one exclusive episode about Shadow and Rouge. But throughout the entire series, Chris and Sonic are just about in almost every other episode together. But I don't think like Chris takes up too much spotlight from Tails and Amy, because I feel like I can remember a lot more of like what Tails and Amy had did inside Sonic X more so than what I can remember Chris has done.
Yeah. And you remember that episode when Sonic was getting attacked by a giant robot while Chris is free trying to just grabbing animals and burn himself before he was injuring himself like this?
Yeah, that was the season one finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he yeah broke through those little restraints and then grabbed the emeralds and stuff and almost like fell. Yeah, that was pretty gutsy, but I mean, yeah, you can't say Chris is useless.
Like how he grabbed all the emeralds, like he just me it could be an animation error.
Oh,
Absolutely.
well, realistically, he would have Eggman said that he would have fried if he didn't if one of his robots didn't turn off the machine in time and stuff, which is a pretty nice little nod to that. But yeah. But personally myself, the reason why I think a lot of people probably find Chris to be annoying is probably just most of the English dub. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like watching Sonic X in general, but like his voice in English probably isn't all that appealing. But if you actually watch it like sub, I think it's a lot more better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I take the sub one. No,
Yeah,
I want to see Sonic X swearing. Yeah. I want to see Sonic X get swear.
yeah.
Like,
Because the sub they really cut a lot of stuff out. A lot of interesting stuff. Like for example, there was actually one scene, probably around like the time where Chris ran off with Sonic in the season two finale. They actually cut this scene out for some reason where Chris is spending Christmas alone with his housekeeper Ella and stuff, and his parents promised that they were going to come back, but they had to work and stuff. So stuff like that, very small details.
yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, and it's not like Sonic's friends were like in a hurry to really get back to their world, because there were some scenes where even like Sonic and his friends were like they want to stay in Chris's world a little bit longer because they enjoy it, or they've really grown accustomed to it. Like some of them had like apartments, Tails had his whole workshop and all that other stuff. So yeah, they definitely like just settled down in Chris's world. So it was kind of like heartbreaking for them to just go back.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hmm.
Let me show you the video. I'm gonna get copyright, so I gotta put this. See, where is? I'll show you that scene with Chris losing his shit when. Okay, I'll look. Sonic X. Ask computer just wasting none. Yeah, my computer's froze out of bed, so.
Oh no, you're good.
Here it is, so. Yeah, it's so. Let's show the screen.
You have an alarming number of puppets.
I sell them online.
Let's make this puppet biz legit. You are.
I almost forgot. You must be pretty hungry. I was thinking you might like to have something to eat.
I guess I could go for something. What's on the menu?
I checked out hedgehogs on the internet and found the perfect thing.
What is this?
Cat food.
No wonder it tastes like there's cat in it.
The website I went to said most hedgehogs love cat food. I guess that doesn't go for all hedgehogs. I can get you a bowl of crickets. No! Please don't run away!
Sorry, kid, but crickets don't do it for me.
I'll get whatever you want, but just don't go!
See?
And my computer's just being retarded a bit.
Yeah.
typed out hedgehog on the internet and found the perfect thing.
What is this?
Cat food.
No wonder it tastes like there's cat in it.
The website I went to said most hedgehogs love cat food. I guess that doesn't go for all hedgehogs. I can get you a bowl of crickets.
Sorry, my computer's just being stupid.
Yeah,
Now let's get to the part. There's that part.
That's mine!
Sorry, not anymore. Besides, my dear boy, you hardly know what to do with such a thing.
But I found it
Grab his beard.
I won't let go! Give me back that emerald!
You grubby little beast, let go of my mustache.
Oh, goddamn, well.
Play ball! Bring it on!
Okay. We see him just trying to grab the envelope when. So you got. Wait, there's comments there. What's going on? Don't you hate when it happens to your computer? Yeah. I wonder he appears in the future science projects. I don't know. I
would
didn't
like to see
hear
Chris back though.
that the comic book.
Yeah. It would be nice to see Chris back though. Return in an interesting way or something. Because I think he is owned by like Sonic Team because he was developed by them. But who knows? It's been like almost way over 10 years since they last used him.
Okay.
So yeah, Chris can be a little reckless and stuff and whatnot. It's one of his flaws.
Strike two. Strike three. One out.
How could anybody hit a ball that fast?
Loser.
You're too slow.
Strike one.
Oh no! What if I let the whole team down?
Strike two. Time out.
Huh?
Hey, Chris.
Probably one of my
I
favorite
know
scenes
you
from
can get a
Chris.
hit. There's nothing to it, Chris. All you have to do is
Yeah, see.
concentrate.
That's easy for you to say. He's pitching so fast.
So he's throwing a couple of fastballs. You can't let that get you down, pal. Just keep on trying and don't give up. Now get out there and do your best.
Okay.
play ball.
Sonic's right. I just have to keep trying.
Strike three.
At least I tried my best. Now you can get to the emerald.
I hope you're sticking
Actually,
the
he
other
managed
end of
to
this
hit
thing in
the
a
ball.
milkshake.
No, it's an arrow.
Oh, wait.
End up here.
Remember, there's a scene in the post links. Oh, let me show you.
The
Yeah,
sign?
more kids would cut this shit out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they cut out the dialogue.
They just
Because I actually remember what the it was saying in Japanese. It was saying good kids don't do this at home, basically.
so. I can't find it anywhere, so. Wait, I could try Google. Don't fuck me up, Google. Oh, so you know if that's
So you can breathe. Just make sure you don't lose the hose or you'll be in trouble.
Yeah, and out of there. Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Good luck, Sonic.
Remember, kids, don't try this at home.
Here, this'll work. You can bring air with you. It's
a heavy bell.
bell. See?
This is the most
Don't tell me he's going away to Pennsylvania, stole that bill illegally. That'd be funny.
dingling thing I've ever heard of. It's hot in here, but it sure beats breathing through a hose. Only I can't see where in the water I'm going. I wish this thing had a window. Oh, great, I'm stuck! This diving bell is useless. I can't even ring it to get help. Any more bright ideas?
We can't give up yet. There's gotta be some way to reach that emerald. If we're gonna search underwater, the best way to go is to rent some scuba gear. You always need to use professional equipment, or else diving can be really dangerous. I found him! It's Sonic!
That's not Sonic. I have stuff right there, so. Yeah, it's a cool video we did.
Yeah.
Now, any more questions about Chris? Anyway, I have some real negative opinions about him. Last time with Chris, I mean, you want to go ahead. Finish? Oh, I think he's busy.
So, Taylor,
Yes?
what do you find annoying about Chris's character?
I'm just saying, I was just saying he's come out of nowhere character. No offense. Like, I was watching Sonic when I was like 5, I think. It's come out in 2006. I was 5 that time. And I was a huge fan of it. Like, I just wanted seeing Sonic act like. It was only back since I was discovering internet in 2009. Yeah, 2009. When we watching Sonic X, I found Chris annoying, and I realized, like, Chris is always just one to be alone when he has friends and he has a family. I'm like, does his parents really neglect this child or something? Or is his family something? Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Chris, I guess that's a special case. Like, it's not like he's supposed to be like a tragic kind of character or anything, but it's like, how do I put this? Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. That he comes from like he has a good life and whatnot. So why is he taking it for like granted, or what is there not to like? But it's just the simple thing that he just doesn't have his like parents and stuff over having like things that are just materialistic. Like money and toys and all that stuff. Pretty much he just wants to spend time with his parents and whatnot, and it kind of affects them too in a way. Like his mom was crying how she couldn't spend like a dinner alone with like Chris because she like her acting job gets in the way and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha. So I had my discuss about. Let's talk about in season 1 and season 2 when Chris is out his way. He's had school and hang out with his friends. Like you got his friends like Penny and Helen, I think, and
Yeah.
I can't forget what his name is.
Yeah, you have Helen, Francis, and Danny. Danny's the black kid. Francis is the girl.
Francis. I
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah, and Helen's the blonde girl in the wheelchair who becomes Chris's girlfriend later. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like what were you saying?
He hangs out to public schools. I'm thinking, like some kind of celebrity kid when he goes to public schools. And for his housemates, you got Mr. Tanaka, Asian, a Japanese butler, kind of like Alfred from Batman or something, that kind of style. And you got Ella, who is a witch. In the original Japanese version, she's African American. In the English dub, she's Mexican or Latina. I think. I don't know.
I thought she was like Jamaican or something.
And
I'm not sure either of what her color is, but yeah.
Yeah, it's funny they don't want to see black people be servants because, yeah, that's a fucked up. They're gonna view its big lips and him saying, like as a servant with Apple Hill, like, oh my god, no, we don't want an African American servant and English sub. We snake her Latina or Latinx. Oh god, I don't want to use that. God.
Even worse, Ella is actually voiced by Dr. Eggman's voice actor too. I just figured that out.
Really? And
Yeah,
the
I was
Japanese
like,
or English?
no, in the English, they got the same voice actor.
Really?
Yep. I was like, wow, that was crazy. Like, I was looking up at an interview about him and stuff, and he was like, yeah, I also voiced Ella too. I'm like, no way. I'm like, oh snap. So that was a bombshell for me. It's also pretty funny too because in the comics, I think Eggman kind of has like somewhat of a crush on Ella too. So it's weird.
Yeah, I gotcha. So let's continue about. So when Chris and Mr. Tanaka and Ella and Chuck, his grandfather, were trying to plan to, work the team up with Sonic and this gang to defeat Eggman's, invasion and take over the Earth. Like, you got this episode about, when it's how a making walrus creature just flood the city and Sonic becomes Super Saiyan Sonic to defeat this monster and everyone safe. And of course, not defeated, but sent to know what was some not like knuckle species girl. I forget the way they called.
Yeah, it's a cow.
Start with an E.
Echidnas.
Oh, echidnas. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
And when they get back to our world in our time when the echidnas were vastly disappeared to present day where Knuckles present day were because he's in the last echidnas, 5%. Man, it's been a long time. We signed me, so I had to look up again. So when after that, you got Aaron evacuated to rebuild the seas, and Chris Thorndyke and this our gang went into another situation with Eggman, and when Eggman and his robots still taking over with these machines, that's where Shao appears. That's where Shao appears when Shao trying to get revenge and gets revenge on humans for killing Maria like years ago when he gets, frozen for years in this pod and become a main antagonist later on, become an ally to Sonic, and they defeat this monster creature that Dr. Eggman's grandfather attempts to destroy humanity for this. Attempts to destroy the Earth with humans in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, for Xiao, he views Chris as Maria, his dead best friend he was gone to before she get killed by a soldier, the old man soldier that, where that news lady and that teacher spy were interviewing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of cool to see an interest in the dynamic with it.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. That was back in like season 2 and stuff.
So before we get to post late season 2 to season 3, we get Zion's gang to town going to a new world when Chuck decides to make that a time hold so they get back to the new due to some
Yeah.
issue happens to go on to damage the world when Chris get upset and have a tantrum. When he starts to lying your line, and let me show you the dub when he gets upset. I mean, the sub one. So that was dramatic to me. So that's made me want to felt despisable with this. The sub one I'm going to look for. So get ready for this. So we get Chris just kind of argued and he's denying all the crap when he's okay. There it is. So we gotta put it on there. Oh wait, the stapler. I gotta get it. Don't forget the stapler. Okay, guys. So let's do this. Oh, just not frozen.
Eggman, I won't let you send Sonic away.
It's you. I knew you'd come groveling to get your jobs back, but it's too late.
Eggman.
So you brought me a prisoner.
Yeah,
If you're
I'll go
trying
get
to
that
be all
thing.
by me, I congratulate you.
They brought
Okay. That Eggman. The Vulcan is training me. You going back now?
違うよ。僕が連れてきてもらったんだ。僕が連れてきてもらったんだ。教えてくれ。今度は一体何を企んでいるんだ。
わしが
ソニックがそれほど邪魔なの。僕はただソニックと一緒にいたいだけなのに。
I want to stay with Sonic.
俺こそ悪の天才科学者エッグマン帝国建設のために仕組んだ最後の作戦じゃ。よくぞそれに気づいたな。
許さないぞエッグマン。すぐこの世界の時間を元に戻すんだ。
こぞっこ一人に何ができる。どうせ最後は泣きじゃ。ソニックの名を呼ぶだけのことじゃ。
何を
どうせこいつには何もできん。その証拠に何かが起こったらすぐ人のせいに従りおる。甘えるのもいい加減にしなさい。今回のことをわしは無関係じゃ。残念だったな。
嘘だよ。みんな僕に嘘をついてるんだ。
嘘ではない。
嘘だ。
いつまで甘えておるかこのおバカ者。それまで ソニック
これまでソニックともどもわしの邪魔を引く作戦は少しは骨のあるやつだと思っていたが、
メガネ違いじゃ
メガネ違いじゃったわい。
何でもかんでも
何でもかんでも人を頼りにしたい、人のせいにしたい、
といつまでもできると思
いつまで
ったら大
もできると思ったら大間違いじゃ。
ソニックといたか
ソニック
っただけだ。
といたかっただけだと。お前はそれで満足じゃろ。しかし
そんなことだけに
そんなことだけにこだわっておいては、お前はいつまで
ポケなお前のまんまじゃ。
お前のまんまじゃ。
それがわか
それがわからんのか。家に帰れ。
Just go
そ
home.
してもう二度とわしのところには姿を現すんじゃない。そっとしといてやりなさい。
Comment. This is nice. So yeah, there's that scene of it.
Yeah.
I know it's gotta be more dramatic, but in Japanese dub, I get the plots for this. So you got him just get upset with, when Sonic was about to leave, and you got Eggman don't even care about. Oh wait, Natalie Smith.
Well,
Who knew?
I wouldn't say Eggman doesn't care. Chris is going through like the stages of grief and stuff. So stuff like denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Some of the feelings that he was just, experienced there. Because, I mean, Sonic, even though he's known him for about probably like a year or so, and like Sonic X, still like, somebody that he idolizes and stuff and looks up to, he's just like going away forever and whatnot. So it's probably a lot to take in, especially since they like live together for a while. So yeah. One of the scenes that I think equals this is actually when in season 3 when like Chris like shows up to Dr. Eggman and like escapes him and stuff after like telling them that he's taking his advice about growing up and becoming more mature and whatnot and learning from his mistakes and not being all like dependent on like his friends and stuff pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
For my opinion on Chris, it's interesting we see this kid just coming to age story when he meets, Sonic and his gang, who is, oh hey Lambo 99. Dr. Ant-Man was the night live. Okay. So you go ahead. So when he's coming to age character himself, when he's gone through like a lot of stuff when his parents were busy on their jobs, like busy house moms, busy house dads, or busy working moms, busy working dads, and other stuff. Like, he was been always a lonely kid. Like, some mental illness that affect him, like, for decades when he started to develop to isolate himself. He has friends, all that. It's quite interesting to understand his actual feelings of him and he has dealt with. Like, we see him really hang out with his friends in the future at his, 18 years old to work at the burger store, and he's really developed and he still misses Sonic and wants to go back. And this is leading him to how to develop his mental illnesses and his mental issues, his mental issues to develop to wease out Sonic to care for him that he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a classic. So, what's your
Wait,
thoughts of it?
I mean, Chris has always been going through that whole someday Sonic might go back to his world kind of thing ever since like season 1 and stuff. All the way up to like season 3, I would just say, like when he builds the portal to get back to Sonic's world, he doesn't get all like, discouraged or whatever that he might never see him again. He takes matters into his own hands and tries to like do something about it by like building a device um to, of course, travel to Sonic's world and whatnot. He tries it on himself first before, his friends, of course, so they wouldn't be in any kind of danger and whatnot. But yeah, but they all worked on it together and stuff. So yeah, and that's how just Chris ended up inside Sonic's world in like season 3 and stuff. And I think, yeah, his maturity just definitely shows there compared to like when he was 12. I can kind of see why a lot of people found him to be a little bit unlikable because he was, inexperienced. He was just a kid and he made mistakes. But by the time he's like in season 3, he's like 18 and he's learned from those mistakes and doesn't make those like same mistakes again. Maybe once in every now and then, but he's definitely like grown.
Yeah, and I understand that this kid was going through when he's suffered some outcasting, you know, like he's still like a kid, just he's just a confusing individual. He's just a confusing character. He doesn't educate to know anything to learn things from others, and sometimes he gets confused with when he met Sonic, he's getting attention to, he like a teacher to him to understand. Like the baseball thing, like a baseball scene when you found out when Chris is about to grab the ball, he was been scared he will lose it. He Sonic comes, he like a brother or a father figure to him to play in himself.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but when it comes to like Chris and like just like his experiences and like learning and stuff, I feel like in season 3, because back in like season 1 and 2, it's not like Chris had anything in particular going for him besides, well, he's just a kid and he's just limited to like just, swimming and doing a bunch of other stuff, but he can't like do anything like, oh, he can't, he's not as like strong as Sonic or as fast or whatever. He's just regular. But like in season 3 though, he ends up becoming an engineer and whatnot, like his grandpa and like Tails and stuff. He like um pretty much becomes inspired to like, follow in like mechanics and stuff. So he's out here. He has a license in all types of vehicles, so he can ride motorcycles, cars, airplanes, whatever, you name it, and all that stuff. And he knows how to like build stuff. And now, like him and Tails were actually talking about building a new like spaceship by the end of the series, together, like a new one and whatnot, like showing you like how far Chris has like really come and stuff, and that he's like taking everything that he's learned from everybody and applying it to himself, which I do feel like that's actually like some kind of model behavior.
Yeah. Well, it's funny for me when I see when Chris develops as a character when well, after he shut down the machine where Sonic was pretend to go to his own world in his own time, when you got Chris to grab him and now he speed up along with him and Sonic to speed up with him together when they escape from from the adults they are just entering. And trying to escape from Topaz and Mr. Tanaka when they decide to go and find a shelter to be together when he can't, when he starts to tell the truth why he has his issues to begin with because he's a lonely kid, he doesn't have everybody else and he just told him he just used to be a lonely kid himself and this has led to him to start having development of loneliness. And so Sonic decided to give him another life in season 3 flashback, spoiler alert, when he decided to give him a last wife when he started crying his tears and and he says Sonic, and went back to his own world with the chaos symbols or speed up. I don't know how he get to his world. Like, I think the chaos symbols is sitting there. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he just went supersonic and used the chaos emeralds and used chaos control or something to get back to his world. That's what I think, anyways. But yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like the purpose of that episode was to like give more time for like Sonic and Chris to like just spend one last day together, because I think they were actually going to end it on like season 2, and there wasn't going to be like no season 3 or anything. It was just like, yeah, that was the end game right there. So they wanted to like show 2 of the characters that have been in just about every other episode together, from the first episode to the very last, interacting and stuff, and just being like, all right, this is goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, when season 3 arrived, you got the strategy is like, we need a season 3 about Star Wars. We gotta make a cosmo creatures, alien invasion, some other stuff. And we gotta bring quizzes back. Yeah, these kind of developers in Japan just need more Japanese money. Just saying, I don't know what yen. Oh yeah, yen. We need yen money. And now we got first season about the aliens, and we got to see when we got to bring Xiao back and has development when he met the human girl named Molly, who was get killed, spoiler, in the episode, who was compared to Quiz similarly because their human aliens existed in battle against the Marowaks. We got, Quiz Thorndyke really arrives when we more character development to it. When he's arriving as well, he has the same age, 12-year-old himself, when he realized that, oh no, how I do. And inside the game, met the alien plant girl named Cosmo when they realized the Marowaks were just taking plant eggs to build their own impossible empire, make them powerful. And you got this badass ship and now the characters, and they start to point, and Eggman's back and follow him, and who saves life with him when he started to go to. I mean, when he's why he battled the Megarex character in a short fight. That's in the sub before it cuts from 4 kids when you got him get injured in the start and you can see when the Marowaks was started to taking plant eggs, and now we got the few out seasons. Now we got a development between Sonic and Chris. It was, Chris mentioning how he just had a job and he's very interested, cool in this world, and later on he starts to get interested with Sonic. And it's now later on we got Tails and Cosmo developments coming in, and now Amy just coming to ruin the show. Like, she starts like, I think, and like, no offense, sorry, Amy's fans. Like,
Not taken.
And go ahead. I'm just out. We're looking out of breath here.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, season 3. I mean, yeah, I guess they didn't want that money. Mainly because, like, I mean, Sonic X, a lot of fans in Japan really loved it. So they were like, all right, let's bring it back for a season 3, one last season and stuff, and whatnot. So, yeah, season 3, like I said before, I think it's, like, got the most stakes and stuff. I don't think there's any, like, other seasons like Sonic X, like, season 1 and 2, where they had, like, actual, like, character deaths and stuff that wasn't in, like, the past or anything that actually happened, like, on screen. Like, for example, Molly and stuff, she got killed, spoilers, by the Metarex and stuff, got shot down, and that motivated Shadow to want to, like, stop the Metarex. Or Knuckles, when he was fighting against one of the bosses, Yellow Zakova, like, ended up dying on screen, but they cut that from 4 kids, where Knuckles actually tried to save his life and whatnot, where that shows you that Knuckles kind of respects him and whatnot, at least for what he stands for. So I do feel like there's a lot of depth inside season 3 and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah, season 3 is more dark, like very dark for a kids show in
Yeah.
Japan.
hmm But yeah, on top of that, like the story with the the aliens, the Metarexes and stuff, it's also pretty crazy too and interesting. Like the leader, Dark Oak, he was originally plant like guy, like part of this little plant alien race, named Lucas and stuff, and he had a falling out with his like wife and stuff over because they were at war with humans and stuff. And the thing with like Dark Oak or Lucas was that he wanted plant life to flourish throughout the entire universe. So it's like he believes that plant life and human life can't coexist together. So it's either their way or the highway. So pretty much he was going to take all the planet eggs, the chaos emeralds and all that stuff and just turn it into like just a complete like forest in the entire universe so they can live and pretty much just feed off the living creatures and whatnot, which is crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much Dark Oak's thing. Of course, I feel like Sonic had a pretty good rivalry with Dark Oak, where pretty much he was like, what was he like? Yeah, that plant life and animal life can definitely coexist. I feel like the biggest example is like Cosmo and Tails' relationship, where like Tails is Fox and Cosmo is like plant and stuff, so they can definitely get along, which kind of disproves Dark Oak. But yeah, so I really do feel like season 3 had a lot of depth and stuff and whatnot. And it's definitely one of the most best seasons in Sonic X.
Yeah. And I will show you a depth scene on Maria. You want to see it? Well, I count this YouTuber name. They're really good at showing like subs and dub versions. Like you are subscribing their channel or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really misleading or confusing with the dub because they just made Molly fly away and then show her on screen death.
Cause you now child friendly channels. I mean child friendly studios. Oh no. Okay. Got it. Come on. There. Now we got it, so we'll see.
I love your power. 尊敬するわ。尊敬するわ。黒の風みたい。まるで黒の風みたい。誰かが継いで。
Oh, that's yeah. This is how she dies.
夢は誰かが継いでくれるもの。
I don't think you noticed, but they actually got some of the music from the games and stuff actually in the anime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is one of the tracks from Sonic Adventure 2. I think it's called Event Reflection.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the music that plays in Sonic Adventures 2 when you gotta fall to Earth and stuff.
I am so down. I have to keep fighting. I'll be back one day.
You gotta fly away out of nowhere. How? You see that her. No.
I'll keep fighting too, Molly.
Ha!
Maybe we'll
Ha!
meet again someday.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see now. Huh. Now the shaker always get blasted off. Make
Yeah,
that make sense.
Yeah, it just took away the feeling and everything.
Well, except Japan, I don't care. We want to see human characters die. It's our first human character in the series.
Yeah, it's like in One Piece actually, like in 4Kids. You know how like 4Kids at One Piece and stuff?
Oh yeah, Hammer thing. I already made the stream of it, so you can find it. What's up,
Yeah,
Giannis? What's up, Carrot Queen?
But yeah,
Wait.
that reminds me of this one edit from One Piece and stuff.
Could watch Level Galaxy about Sonic X explains why Chris was an enemy in the first place. Wait, are they making Chris a villain? I know Chris Webble saw Kingdom Hearts a little bit. Yeah. When you look at his style and his haircut. Come on. So, hello, guys. Hello, Wei-san. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
So, Taylor.
Was looking at Molly's. Yes?
Oh yeah, I was wondering. So yeah, do you
question?
think that Chris is? Oh yeah, I was wondering. Do you think Chris is like the worst Sonic character?
Think that your audio was issuing. Do you think that Chris was saying?
Oh no, I was saying, do you think Chris is like the number one worst character?
I'll put second, maybe.
Oh.
I'll put a second place for him.
Oh, I was about to say, who would you put at first?
I don't know.
But yeah, because I'm pretty sure you might have saw my list already about the 50 worst characters than like Chris Thorndyke, and I was just like brainstorming like just random characters from like in the Sonic series that are just worse than Chris. Because honestly, like I said, I don't truly think Chris is like that bad. I think it might be a voice acting thing, in my opinion, and stuff. Which it's funny because I think Jason Griffith, the dude who voices Sonic, actually wanted to voice Chris at one point.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, originally he tried out, but then he just got the role for Sonic. So
that's I really hope. Imagine he sounds like, "Hey, Sonic, hey Sonic," or subs. I was like, sound like English.
He'll probably sound like Jet or something.
Oh, from the Avatar.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, from Sonic Riders.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I always get Avatar vibes to it, so what's the point?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, pretty much I went from like hating Chris to liking him and stuff because I just, originally I used to have that whole mob mentality.
やめろレバーから手を離せ バカな真似はやめるんだやめろやめろ私はただ止めたかっただけなんだ Please! Take your hand off that lever. I'm not fooling around here.
Blast.
She was so young. I'll never forget her face.
How did you ever cut out depth scenes like this? It makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, I get why they do it because, they're called 4 kids and stuff and like the censorship and all that, but
Oh
still.
yeah, for children.
Yeah, but it's weird though, like, because they even
Doing
edit
well.
out like words and stuff, which is kind of weird. But anyways, thanks, Ray Sean, for my video and stuff.
Watch. I like the Japanese version more. It's more than emotional and atmosphere was darker and the safe, darling. Makes sense.
Yeah. So, you want to know how I went from hating Chris to liking him?
Sure, you could hang on. Let me get this off screen. So
cool. Yeah. So originally,
Yes.
I mean, like everybody else, I used to also used to hate Chris and stuff, mainly for just as surface level reasons, like, oh, he's rich. Why is he a thing? Why can't we just get more focus on Sonic and his friends in their own world? That kind of thing. He's human, etc. But then after giving it some thought, I was like, I don't think Chris is all that bad when you really think about it. It's not like besides the whole, oh well, he took Sonic away from his home and all whatnot. That last scene in the second season, I'm like, objectively, Chris isn't that bad, and he's actually pretty well written and stuff. So I just all right, let me give him another chance. So that's when I watched the subbed, and I was like, okay, I think I'm a little bit more impressed. So, that's how I felt like towards Chris. And after watching the Japanese version, I felt like I had a better understanding of his character and whatnot, which I feel like they obviously cut some stuff from the English and whatnot and everything. So eventually I ended up liking Chris a lot more and just thinking that, okay, I see the purpose of his character now is to be somebody that's motivated by these other characters to become a better character.
Yeah. By the way, in season 3, when after Marex were defeated, Chris went home, and that's the last we see of him when he went back to his home world.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about Chris and whatnot. I pretty much hope whatever I said, I don't know, is something and whatnot. It's nice getting your perspective and whatnot as usual.
And you know what? I'm making my number 1 worst character and make it 2-parters. Worst character in number 1 is Onyx and in that top, and second worst character in my opinion. So, and my fault. So, yeah, that's a fun stream we did here. So, I don't think everyone to come here. I don't think you KS Fox to be here. So any words before I cut us off?
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So go end in here. So I'll catch you guys later, and peace out here, and peace out. Peace out, Kings Ross. Peace out.
All right. See you later. Have a good night, everybody.